Hi guys, so today I have a sponsored video for you guys for Tonic Studio's brand new craft kit. I believe it's called Easter Egg. We will do an unboxing and go ahead and put together the construction of the project. These items were sent free of charge from my review, and of course all opinions are my own, and any links I have in the description box will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission for your purchase items to those links. You guys, I had a little sneak peek of this little Easter egg, and it is going to be adorable. So let's just get right to it so we can see what comes in the kit. Oh, and there he is right there. Look at that. Oh my gosh. How adorable is that? The little face on there. You can make him look like a little bunny. Obviously you can just do the egg. I mean, there's lots of ways to dress this up. I love that they even have the little lint eggs there. Is so adorable. And what's really nice about these inserts is it tells you here exactly what is in the kit. It'll also be in the listing, so you'll have that info right away. And look at this, it opens up. I mean, this is going to be super cute. This one's done up like a little chickie, so the little egg opens up. Just adorable. Fill me with goodies, it says right there. All right, and okay, well, let's look. Well, you know what? Usually I go right to the meat and potatoes, so let's check that out. The little folder that you have here will include your dies on a split kind of sheet here, and then it always comes with some kind of photopolymer stamps and your little sticker that you can apply to the front of your folder. That way you know what you're looking at when you flip through your binder. So we have bunny and egg. There you go. And you're ready to go. So let's open this up. So I can see with the photopolymer stamps, it has like some little stamps, some designs for the sides of your little egg, the top and bottom, or however, no, bottom, top. The top is longer. And then it has the letters for Easter. It has a little bunny face, some little like accent for like a chickie or something for you, happy Easter, and some other items that you might need to decorate. And so here are our main pieces. I will say you will also have something I don't have here is an instruction sheet, and it's usually like a half sheet that tucks in here. It might be double-sided depending on how much explanation is necessary for whatever the project is. So you will have that. And so yeah, we have this shape that if you've seen any tutorials or videos on a lot of the more like round items that Tonic does, like the bauble, or where else have I seen it? The hot air balloon, some things like that. They have some shape like something like this, possibly. And so we're going to build off of that. And these are our sides. Then you have matte layers, you have inlays, you have little eyelashes, you have little pennant that we saw in the example. I think this is the pennant itself. And then you can pop in the letters for Easter if you want. As an inlay, you have the bunny ears. Oh, wait, these are the bunny ears. Oh, these are the little arms, I suppose, because the ears are over here. Grass, like all kinds of different accent pieces, little feet, it looks like, tags, sprigs, flowers, all kinds of fun things. So we will get to that in just a moment. And I can see already right here we have a nylon brush set for use with all mediums. It says this is really nice, 12-piece set, I believe. It says 12 nylon brushes. So we have your 3/4 inch and then 3/8 and half, and then it goes down from there. These are round barrels where these are flat. It looks like this one might be flat also. No, maybe a round barrel also. Very cool. I love having these. Oh, I'm gonna put them right here. And then let's see what we have here in the embellishments. Okay, I was wondering, since we have these brushes, it comes with the hair and skin tones watercolor pencils. That's really great. I have some other ones that are more like, I think, everyday colors. I really like having this. So again, hair and skin tones, that's very awesome. So you have Ivory Rose, Barely Bisque, Soft Apricot are some of the names. So let me open this up and we'll check it out. I love their tins, they're so pretty. But again, these are pencils, so let's check that out. Oh, it's still taped. Hold on. Sealed up really well. And let's open that up carefully. And these are watercolors, so again, we just spoke about that. A lot of times, like color pencils, watercolor pencils, they look similar. They just have a different consistency, obviously. Color pencils are waxy, where these are more something that breaks down with water and maybe a little chalkier, maybe. But so check that out, Ivory Rose. So pretty. Strawberry Milkshake, and we have some reds and some grays, more skin tones in here. Really, really pretty. And then we have some Nouveau drops, very cute in pastel color. It is called, there's a crystal drop, and it is called, oh, it's metallic also, Shimmering Rose. So you can see the kind of metallic nature, hopefully. Maybe you can see it there shimmering a little bit. Cute shimmering rose. And then we have a spray, and their sprays are so nice. Nicely pigmented, and when it evaporates, you see like the little metallic nature of them. The sparkle spray. And this one is called Frosted Lemon. So it's gonna have like a yellowy tone to it. It looks a little greenish on the camera. It has like a yellow-green tone. So those are your embellishment items. And then, of course, your papers. So let's check these guys out. And they come in this nice folder. And very spring as far as the colors. Oh my goodness. So again, I could read off the colors off this page here, but it's all written there, so I'm just going to go through them. So you get 2 ivory white, buttermilk yellow, 2 marigold yellow, bubblegum pink, these are all classic card, tan brown, pumpkin orange, fern green, glitter card, and sherbet lemon. Sherbet. So there you go. The classic card is kind of like a linen texture, so you get more on one side than the other. So this is basically the back side, the front side is the linen side. So you have those beautiful colors there. Look at that. Oh my gosh. How cute. Lots of classic card for your construction. I will say classic card is not like a 300 GSM type card. I don't really know the weight, but it's a little thinner than, much thicker obviously than layering weight or than even some cardstocks, but it is not as thick as like a 300 GSM. Like this guy is much thicker. And then we have the marigold there. Really cute, very, very Eastery, very chicky kind of colors. So what I'm going to do is put some items aside. We'll start cutting and getting our assembly going. Okay, guys, so I would love to make a gray little bunny just because I like to make gray bunnies. I don't know, but I want to stick with what's in here. So I think we'll go with the white, and I'll have like pink accents and things. So I don't know if I need both these sheets right now, but I grabbed one of them. I want to say this is the ivory. Is that what I had read off? Because it's a little off-white. I don't know if you can see. It's not like super stark white. Okay, so I'm going to create the bunny. You can also just decorate the sides. You don't have to make a bunny, and you don't have to make a chick or anything like that. So like I showed you here, this is our little bunny. So since he has a couple of extra accent pieces, I want to walk that through with you guys. But here, like, you can just decorate the sides and just be a cute egg. You have the watercolors. You can add watercolor, you know, to your sides and make it like a dip-dyed egg. Lots of fun ways to play with it. Of course, you have the stamp if you want to color that. I mean, to make it look more traditional, that'd be really fun. This little guy, the chick, it's the same construction on the outside, but you're going to add this little chick, and he is also pretty much the same construction as what this outer piece is. It's kind of like a nesting doll in a way. So the same thing you're doing here, you're pretty much going to do here is just kind of turned out. So the instructions are very simple, and pretty much what I'm going to show you on this part, except for you turn it out, I believe, instead of tucked in. So this is part of the chick right here. So you can see it kind of turns out, so you glue it here instead of in with the glue tab. So we need, for the egg, we're gonna need this guy and this guy for the basic construction. You know, you have your panels if you're gonna make something cute and just do it more artsy, or inlays and all that kind of stuff, so you can use that later. Same thing with this one here. And earlier I had mentioned, I said, oh, you have little flowers. It's supposed to be a little tail. That one's supposed to be a little tail. And then this little sprig goes to, where's my carrot? This piece that makes a carrot. So that's what it is, but when I saw it, I thought, oh, anyhow. We're gonna need this big guy. You're gonna need the large hexagon and the medium hexagon also. So you see there's a small one here. There's a medium size and a large one. So we're gonna need the large and medium for this part. And then I think that's the basic parts. Well, you can do your tab and the hinge, right? So to open the Easter egg, so this is the hinge. And this is the little portion that's going to help you make your tabs so you can seal it or just tie it with a ribbon if you want to do that. So we'll need this also. So right now these are just the basic pieces, and I'll tell you how many of each you need. So this guy you're going to need 4. Generally you build one on here and then you cover up the tabs. So you, for each, the top and bottom of your egg, you're going to need 2. So we need 4 of these all together. And you know, I try to save my paper, conserve it as much as I can. I have the linen side facing me, so that will be the part that is on the outside of my egg. And then with these guys you need 6 because we're making hexagons, so you need 6 of the top side, 6 of the bottom side. So each of these needs 6. And again, I just squeeze them in wherever and then start rearranging things once I've cut out as many as I need of a certain thing. The large hexagon and the medium hexagon, you just need 1 of each. 1 and 1. I think later you might need another medium hexagon. You do. So to cover the little bunny, where did I put the insert? Well, anyway, oh, After you put his ears on, you're going to cover the back of this, and for me, it should be the same color, so maybe while I'm running them through, I'll go ahead and cut 2 of these guys out. So you just need 1 for the construction, but you will need 2 if you're going to put the bunny ears on. So I'm just going to do that now, and then, oh, this guy, the hinge, you just need 1, yeah, 1 of the hinge, and 2 of the tab, or, you know, your closure. I think I'm going to cut this out of gold just to make it different, so I'm going to cut these 2 of them out of some gold paper, okay? Just some accent paper that I have in my stash. So what I like to do is, if I'm going to do it like this, I'll bring out a larger machine, or I put as many pieces as I can on any machine that I'm using. That way I can get more things cut at once. Of course, tape them. You do not want these things to shift on you. That would not be great. And, you know, whatever it is that you think saves paper, go for that, okay? So I'll be back once I have everything cut. We're not going to need this piece that fell out, so I will probably just, you know, maximize whatever I have. So this piece that fell out, I do need, you know, another medium hexagon, so maybe I'll take this guy and cut it out of there just so I have that. And, you know, didn't need to use up some other paper. Or you might want a hexagon for a different project, but either way, just keep cutting. So I will be back. One little tip, even this shape pretty much fits in here if you want to put that in there and cut it, so then you are even utilizing that. So that's great, because we do need to cut out 4 of these, so I'll just cut these extra, you know, the little bottom pieces, and that's just another way of saving paper. Okay guys, I'll be back. Okay. I will say, if you also want your ears the same color as like your base paper, then you could have run those through also, the base ears. But I didn't do mine yet, so we will do those together in just a minute. So on this portion, basically you're going to build the top the same way as you're building the bottom. So right now I have my 6 pieces. I have my 4 hexagon, like the ones with the cutout. I have my 1 little hinge. We'll talk about this one in a minute. We have our 6 pieces for the base, and then we have these guys. Again, one of them will come into play later, so I'll put that to the side also. So we have the large and the smaller, or the medium hexagon, should I say? I don't want to confuse. So for the top, the construction is going to be basically the same. We're going to need these 2 pieces for this guy, 2 of them for the base. The base is going to use the larger hexagon, so I'm going to put that with it. And the smaller, or the medium sized one, will go with the top. And what you're going to do with this guy is just give it a little bit of a curve. You can use, you know, a scoring tool if you like, just to start kind of curving that. But basically we're going to glue these tabs onto this guy. This is the nice side, so basically wrong side facing, you're gluing them like this, okay? So I'm going to give them all a bit of a zhuzh. Of course, we need to kind of score these little tabs, and it is a, I was going to say cylindrical shape, because you're going to make like something that looks like that, right? So we want that, but we also want to give it a squeeze and score these guys, and this is also going to be scored in. You can score them in now, or, well, I guess now. So everything's going to be kind of like this, a little bit curved in, okay? And I'll be right back. Okay, so let's get some glue, and again, wrong side here, and you can put the glue on the glue tab, you can put the glue here, however you prefer, but the glue tab needs to go right inside on this top side. And I always check on the other side just to make sure it's nice and centered, like right on, right? That's what we want. And then we'll hold that down, and then we'll go to the next one. So very simple. Oh, I didn't do my scoring on that one. Okay, so generally with Tonic, their stuff is so precision. Like when I look, you know, I'm going to check and make sure that's nice and straight there. But on the opposite side, I mean, they just tuck right next to each other, like so nicely. So I can just put some glue and continue moving on. I always like to put the glue right at the edge if you're going to use. Put the glue on here just to make sure everything has some, so that it fits nicely in here. Again, just like that edge is right at the corner, that's what I'm looking for, because later we're going to glue these guys into more of a rounded nature. Okay, so I'm just going to go around and glue the last 3. And I'll be right back. I was going to say, you don't have to glue things in the air like I do. That's just my habit. I don't know why. But you can definitely put this on your work surface, obviously, and just kind of put this on here and let your work surface help you flatten out the back. But of course, you always want to check. So, you know, after I've stuck this down, I had the glue on there, I'm still going to check to make sure it's lined up nicely where I would want it. but you can definitely work down here. Okay, I'm gonna let those set up before we start manipulating the sides, so I'm gonna do the same thing for the bottom. So just give it a curve. My glue tabs, or yeah, they're glue tabs, and then these guys are gonna kind of shape in, okay? And then I'm just gonna glue them to the larger hexagon. So just on the inside, just like that, and then all around. So it's gonna look like this, but just shorter, okay? And I'll be back. So we have both top and bottom ready, and with this little guy, what we're gonna do is go ahead and glue the sides together so that we can then put the hexagon in there. So just same thing I'll do with this base piece, or the top, sorry. I keep getting those confused. And the bottom, you don't have to put glue on the little square tabs, but just get that glue on those circles. Again, I always like to get it right to the edge that's gonna be kind of facing out. You can kind of give it a little bit of a zhuzh if you need to, so you could spread that glue a little bit. And that's it. So I'm just holding the tabs down in here. As close to that kind of rounded feel as I can, so my hand's on the inside. If you want to do it here on the table or on a surface, you can definitely do that. You're just gonna try to keep it rounded though, and then paying attention, right? So obviously a table's not rounded, but I'm just kind of holding some bits down of the tabs, and then I can check and see if that's looking okay, and then I'll keep pressing from up here. Kind of starts curving towards the middle area and then down in here. So that's it. I'm gonna hold these guys, and then I'll go to the next one and do the same thing, and the next one do the same thing, and all around. Okay guys, so I've gone around, and the first one's always a little squirrely. After that, it just kind of starts falling in line because you're getting that rounded shape, so it just gets easier and easier as you go to put these guys together. So again, just to glue right on that edge. I don't really worry about getting it all over the tab, but just especially on the very edge. And this is this, and what I've been doing is just kind of holding it down at the bottom two. So just making sure those are making good contact. And once they're pretty set up, I just kind of work up to these last guys, and you can see it just kind of falls in line. I will do exactly the same for this little cup, our base. Look at our little egg, he's so cute. So I'm just gonna do that, and like I said, hold it for a few seconds, and then I start kind of working my hands up inside just to make sure the other tabs touch, and then we're good to go to move on to the next one. For this, it'll be this guy, and I'll be right back. Just cutting out the little latch so we have that ready to go, and just our last bit. So I just want to show you, this one worked up so fast because it's just these three little tabs, and then they're a good size, so it just came together really quickly. So there we have that, and again a little zhuzh, and I mean these just fall in line like super quick. So there's those guys. I'll just hold it for a second. Just a little second more. How cute. I love when the thing just takes shape. Honestly, I would love to just put inlay sides, make it really pastel-y, and cute, and you'll have your little Easter egg. You can make it, again, the bunny, you can do the chick. The chick would be very similar. Again, the construction is very similar. It just goes inside and he would just nest in here. My paper is white on one side. This is just paper I had in my stash. So what I'm going to do is double these guys up. It'll help them be more sturdy, and then also gold on both sides. So I'm just going to glue those together. And I'm doing this now because you are going to want to encase these, trap them. After you use the hexagon in the base, you're going to put another one on top. And so that this is covered up nicely, you want those to be ready to go. So I'll do the same thing for the second set, and I'll be right back. So those two are ready to go. You're gonna do the same thing with the base and the top. So I'm just gonna open up these guys, and you can put your hexagon wrong side facing, right side, doesn't matter. It's not really gonna show because it's gonna be underneath, so however you like. And basically we did this with the bobble. So what I'm gonna do is just open these guys up. You can put the glue all over the hexagon shape, or you can put the glue all over this inside portion of this. But basically this first one's gonna go underneath, and then you're gonna trap it on top. So whatever makes it easy for you. I think what I'm gonna do is actually just, see how it just fits in there super easily. But what I was gonna do is hinge one side just to have it pretty sturdy. Right? And then just kind of bring it down. Once that piece is holding it, I can bring this right down in, and it makes it super easy. So I'll just kind of go to this opposite side. And that just kind of helped us hold on to it instead of it just falling down. It's not going to fall down too far anyway, because obviously this is bigger here than down here, so it's not difficult to manipulate. And look at that. I mean, that worked out really, really nicely. So hopefully that's a little construction tip that'll help y'all. And you know, again, I'm always minding my edges when I'm putting things together, so when I came in here, it's not like off-centered, it's not off-kilter. It was really easy to just put together. So look at that. Beautiful. And then this is our top. And so I'm going to look at it like, which of these sides do I want our little face to be at, you know, the body and stuff. So wherever you think it looks best, put that one facing forward. And for me, I'm looking for the area that has at least like little gaps. I think this one looks good. So the reason I'm saying that is because we're going to embed this. So I'm going to put a little glue. Actually, we can just glue the whole thing. That's where I want to put it though, so I don't want to forget this is where I want this. And I'm just going to look at that to be centered. Oh, we also want our hinge, and I like to hide the hinge too. Just, that's what I prefer to do, so I'm going to go ahead and get my hinge. And the hinge, you know, generally is opposite where you put the this portion. So let's see here, hinge on this side. I like to trap the hinge also. I don't know if that's what the instruction says, but that's what I do. So there it is. Yeah, that's what they're saying. Okay, I don't have this top part ready, so that's okay. What I'm going to do is just go ahead and finish this off. Oop, we need some glue here, don't we? Don't we? We do. All the way to the edge. So this is a nice side facing up. And I'm going to trap that guy. Did I put glue on top of that? I don't remember. Okay, that's what I thought. A little glue on top of our hinge, or our lock. And I'm just eyeballing this, and then the second one, I'll make sure it's right on top so that they line up. So for now, we're just putting this here, trap that guy there, and put this on here as nice as we can. Really pay attention to this. It's extra thick since I doubled up my little gold lock or closure. There we go. And okay, so this guy's pretty much ready to be hinged to this guy. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing I did before. Just put my glue under the tabs, bring in one of these guys, and before I put this top on and all that, I'll be back, okay? So when I come back, it'll just be this with the underneath piece ready to go. Again, that piece is all on the inside. I'm telling you how cute. Okay, so the next thing we can do is add our hinge. Right, so this is the bottom. That looks pretty good, to be honest. So what I'm going to do is put some glue on this guy. And just find an area I would like to glue it to. So right here. Again, that precision, I mean, these guys line up perfectly corner to corner. And as I close it, I want to make sure it's where I would want this to look like. So I'm just looking from the outside. Just gonna hold that for a little bit. How cute. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is a nice size too. Let's talk about that while we're here. I'm just kind of pressing. I would say it's like 4.5 inches tall. I mean, obviously it's rounded and curved and all these things. At the very base, it's 2 inches wide. At the very top, it's 1 inch. So I'm just trying to give you an idea of how big this guy is. Oh, that opened up on me. No, no, no. Little gold pieces here, because I wasn't holding them this whole time. I'm going to hold this and make sure those stay closed, and then we will continue. But basically, I'm going to open that up and then, of course, make sure it's holding on. We are going to trap this anyway with that other hexagon, so I'm not super worried about it. But let me just make sure these guys are staying together for me before I move on. Put a little more glue there. Okay, I'll be right back. So I'm going to put glue just under this guy. So since this is slippery, we can probably make adjustments, but for right now I'm going to put this down here and just see if that lines up pretty well and where it might line up best. I'm just going to push it in just a little bit. That looks really good right there. Okay, now we're going to put glue all over the very edges, all the way to here, and then we can readjust that in a moment if it if it moved on me at all. Again, nice side facing. And let's just place that on here and on here. That'll hold that guy down, making sure we're at the trapping everything, pushing that a little bit forward. I'm going to go ahead and close this, and you see it moved that a little bit, so that's okay. And again, since it's that very slick gold paper, I'm able to adjust it. And those are pretty much lined up. So I'm going to hold this down for a few seconds, and I'll open it up and just make sure everything's okay. And I'll be back. Guys, and that is our basic egg. Again, we could have just decorated the sides, you know, whatever it is that you like. Super cute. Oh my gosh. We'll hold lots of treats. We'll definitely hold lots of treats. Okay. I do want to mention there are stamps in here. We're going to use this in just a minute. Sorry, the hexagon, remember that medium one to trap our ears. But I do want to mention that there are stamps. If you wanted to stamp the face, you have the ability to do that. I think those are eyeballs. These little guys right here. And then again, your chickie, there's like different accent pieces, right? So we have that. I'm going to use the dies that make the faces. You know what? I don't know where I got this one from. You know when you go back and you put things down and then I'm like, oh, okay, where did I grab this guy? I want to say he was over here somewhere, but possibly not. Okay, so maybe it was here. That makes sense. Something like that. And then this guy was wherever it might have been. Maybe here. Oh, or maybe that piece was over here. Yep. Anyhow, they're all back. I'm going to just do the faces, and you do have instruction to create the Easter bunny and then like the face for it, and then of course your little chick. So bunny ears, of course. Bunny ears. We have accent pieces to go in the bunny ears. For me, a white bunny has like pink accents. I don't know, gray, whatever it is you want. The brown, you know, that's cute. We already have the hexagon. Right arm and left arm. So we have our little arms. And I was thinking about making the arms gold. Just something different. I don't know. Is that too different? Maybe that's too different. Let's go ahead and just make him white, just to coordinate with the rest of his little body. But I thought that would be fun. We have bunny cheeks, bunny eyes. Okay, so let me see here. I believe the cheeks are the rounded ones, so possibly these down here. Okay, and then the eyes are like the little oblong kind of oval shape, so these little guys. Cheeks, eyes. Obviously one set of each of those. If you want to make a carrot, you have the carrot. You have the top tummy and the bottom tummy. And for me, I'm going to make these pink. Or this peachy, yeah, the pinky color that's in here. So basically the accents on his ears and his tummy, they're going to be pink. These accents are going to be pink. Of course, we're taping them down so they don't move. I have plenty of the white paper to cut this and this. We already have that. And again, the carrot, if you would like, there's some greenery for the carrot and this little guy. And you want him to have whiskers, there's bow ties, there's all kinds of cute things. So as far as the whiskers, I suppose these are them right here. You have different eyes too. If you don't want to use those, you know, just the little, these guys, you can do these that are like closed, which is actually super cute. Maybe I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go with those and I'm gonna put these guys back. And then, oh, his little mouth. So whisker, you need 2 of those, obviously. And then, I mean, there's another set of eyes that doesn't have eyelashes. Let's see here. Those are chicky parts there. I said his little muzzle. There we go. So muzzle, whiskers, eyelashes, you know, the little eyes are all going to be cut from black. And then his little cheeks also should be pink, I suppose. And then we have orange carrot, which we do have in our paper pack, and greenery here, which we also have in our paper pack. Oh, he also has a little fluffy tail if you would like. I might just cut that out of some sparkly like white paper that I have just to make it different. So I'll be right back. Cutting out all the pieces, they're so cute. Look at that little glittery tail, little greenery for our carrot. Oh my gosh, the carrot does have some embossability there if you would like, and then all these other pieces. But I have the ears to cut out and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have all my pieces here. What I'm going to do is start off by putting the accent pieces on the ears, and it looks like they go something like this, so where it gets kind of pointy on that bottom edge, it's coming in this way, and then the other one in the opposite direction. We'll put together our carrot, put together these pieces that we need, and then we'll start doing the facial features. Of course, you could have done that when it was a flat panel, I just, you know, generally do my decorating afterwards. This little tab should go back like that, and it basically glues right in here. I'm just gonna put a ton of glue because we're gonna cover this up again anyway. So just like that, where this opens, I'll put these little ears, and let that set up for just a minute before I top that off. Just a little bit there, and then we'll bring nice side facing up so you can just try to trap the little ears there. I'm gonna hold that for just a second and I'll be right back. So the next thing I think I want to put down just to make sure is the top belly, and then that way we'll have an idea of where to put the face and stuff. So I'm gonna take this. I did say I was gonna put the carrot together, didn't I? But I did not. Okay, so we're gonna put that on there. And I'm just eyeballing left and right. It as centered as I would like. And then the bottom belly. The bottom was a little bit smaller than the top. That's the difference there. You have that guy. So hopefully you see with the watercolor pencils, the reason they have those is because you can color in kind of more specifically in different areas, you know, specific areas. And then you can use your brushes to make it a little bit more watery to make it look like that watercolor look, right? So I think they planned that out really well for this kit. Super cute. Okay, I'll let that stay for a minute. I'm going to stick this guy down a little bit. Little greenery right on top of my little guy. I put it in the back if you want to put the greenery towards the front. You want to, you know, cut out the greenery a couple times and make it extra floofy. That'd be really fun too. Just have that little guy there. And let's see. Let's go ahead and put, oh, you know what? Oh, I was going to say there are lots of other things. There are actually more sets of eyes than I even thought. There's an eye that's like winking. So like these guys are kind of like closed. This one has, I don't know if it's winking, but it has like two little sets of lashes. You know, you have bows, bow tie, hair bow, I suppose, if you want to put that on their head instead. I mean, lots of ways to dress this little guy up. I'm trying to think what I want to use next, if I should go with, I know it's hard to see, I have these little items here, but there's our little muzzle that I will place next, I think. That way I can just kind of plan around that. So just kind of center that little guy. Cute. I mean, you can already see where like the eyes in my vision would just pop. How cute. I'm going to put them, oh, you know what? Hello. I was going to put little dots of glue, but we have eyes that are like this, so I need to definitely put the glue on them. And I just eyeballed where that might go. There, and then the other one. How cute are these? Oh, she might need a little bow by her ear, huh? That one's way too off to the side. That looks good. I like that. I mean, this one can probably go out a little further, or this one a little more in. And then we have little cheeks. Now, I mean, you can put the cheeks as far out as you like if you want them out here with the little whiskers, or however, or just, you know. So I'm going to put them like here. And then I'll put the whiskers on top. Ah! Stay put little cheek. I'm trying to put them out as far as I can. I think that looks best. And then let's see what this might look like. Oh my gosh. Cute. Little whiskers. So, let's hold down our tummies a little better because that one's obviously up at the end there. You know, you don't have to put the little whiskers if you don't want. Or how about whiskers from vellum? How cute would that be? Just make them a little more delicate. Or maybe I'll just kind of have them free floating and I'll just glue this part. Something like that. And then wherever my other one is. So again, I just kind of zhuzh them a little bit, curling them out, and then just putting the glue at the very base part. And then, oopsie, I'll stick to my finger. It's better if you stay over here. There we go. And then we still have our little arms. So let's see. Looks like they kind of go like this. I'm just gonna stick one little arm down here. Well, maybe a little higher up. Okay, and then the opposite one. So cute. I'm just gonna hold those for a second. And, you know, I'm just looking at the example there. Obviously you can put this stuff wherever you would like. You can hold a little carrot here. And I'm leaving it out, you know, more 3D. You can definitely like tuck it down if you want to curve around the body. And then we have our little tail that you want up here or here. I think it should go here. I'm just going to put a little something there, and our little tail can pop on here. Of course, you want to clear the where the hinge opens. You don't want to impede the hinge. So I'm just under the hinge there with our little tail. And I mean, you guys, that is our basic construction with our cute little rabbit face. I am probably going to cut out a little bow and just kind of put it in her ears right here just to be cute. But there you go. So thanks for watching. Thank you so much, Tonic, for sponsoring this video. Tons of room in there for your little treats. And then of course you just close that up with some ribbon and you are good to go. I love these kinds of projects. I just think they're so fun. I really am looking forward to making this into just like a inlaid egg, kind of Fabergé egg looking. That'd be really cute. Oh my gosh, you guys, so many design options. Thanks for watching. I'll have images coming up. I'll have the links in the description box. Again, those links will be for like the monthly club kit, the one-off purchase, and the quarterly. With the one-off purchase, it's, you know, you just pick it up. You're not committed to anything. Even if you were to do the monthly, you can cancel at any time. So, but the commitment would be that you already signed up for it, and every month it'll come out unless you cancel or skip it, right? And then the quarterly, you're paying for 3 months ahead. You can still skip and do changes like that, even if it's paid ahead. So, and there's more of a price break on that than with the monthly, and then of course the one-off. So, and you get 10% off the site when you're a current club member. So thanks for watching, guys. I will see you all at the next one. Bye now.